Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day, there's some simple observations on the COVID report part 2. 1, it's cheaper than the British equivalent, finished last week, that cost over $500 million. 2, it says pretty much what you thought it would. 3, I'm convinced it's a waste of time because a pandemic response is about the ideology and government of the day, not medical process. 4, why do I say that? Well, read the report. It says numerous times good advice was ignored. 5, did the Labor government broadly cock it up? Yes. 6, badly? Yes. 7, the report says at its heart people tried hard. They wanted to do the right thing. 8, is that acceptable? Answer, well, sort of, but wanting to do well isn't the same as actually doing well. 9, it's hard to work out what's worse, the medical cock-ups or the financial woes. 10, Robertson and his economic vandalism come out of it probably as badly as Ardern and her megalomania. 11, they were too slow. I would argue because they were lazy. They sat in opposition for 9 years, not expecting to get to government. They weren't sharp or ready, so not only did Winston hand them a lifeline, they got a pandemic to boot. They never stood a chance. They weren't match fit. 12, it's as much our fault as anybody else. A party that gets about 30% in any given MMP election in 2020 got 50. Too many of us love being told how to wipe our bums, and too many of us were too lazy to think and work out where it was all heading. 13, the tide turned, and given any response, pandemic, war, or just plain policy, is reliant on public goodwill. Once it did turn, Labor were done for. 14, the fact Ardern can't live in the country tells you very clearly how badly that tide did turn. 15, I'm no more confident today we are any more ready for a pandemic, although if we can take anything from the report. 16, it's the recommendation that public debt needs to drop so we can be more ready for an unpredictable world. War, anyone? 17, the report, neither of them were really needed. We are the experts. We lived through it. Some of us still bear the scars.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.